This video is sponsored by War Thunder. Hello! For trying to earn $1 billion. Season 2, Episode 3. Hit it. There's nothing to hit. No intro. We're just going to look at mods. So we're going to add a couple. I'm going to add additional field info, automatic watering system, better contracts, Kubota extension, lease to own. That's one you guys have been asking for a while. Production point leasing. Thought that looked kind of fun. And time-saving stock check, as well as work plan. We'll see if they're useful. I imagine the time-saving one is. I don't know about work plan. We'll find out. We're going to get started right away where we left off. We had been doing spraying contracts, and we wanted to get into doing some red beets or whatever they were in our field that we bought. Well, look, here's the deal. I borrowed my neighbor's equipment and tried it out, and nope, we're not doing it, okay? This is how it goes. Here's a little sneak peek. And now you understand why we're not going to do that job anymore. We're not doing the whole field. We're not doing it. So today we've got to get a cultivator to rip all the land up into one big field. Anyways, you guys get the idea. We were down here and we did a bit of the harvest. Nothing much, nothing crazy, just a few passes. There's a lot more out there. And we decided definitely don't want to keep doing that. But regardless, we've got to get to work. So we've got our tractor, needs a little wash. I was using it to help our little harvest. And like I said, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. So we're not doing it today. I told my neighbor friend I appreciate them letting me borrow their equipment and to test that out and learn how to do that. But I'm just going to go get a cultivator and rip it up. We might keep the corn. We might try to figure that out. But we are doing a lot better this round. We're still over $500,000 in the bank. And we had $1.5 million to start. So my goal is to get myself up around $1 million. We got a lot more jobs we can do in order to achieve that, but some tools might be needed. We own these fields, but we do not own the soil data. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money on that just because it's valuable. It is a little expensive, but it's worth having. So now that we have that, we can see that we've mostly got a sandy loam and loam. We've also got a whole lot of silty clay in that other field, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But now we can also see the pH, nitrogen yield. So we could see the yield that we were getting. Yeah, see, it was awful, dude. Wow, glad we didn't keep going. Okay, well, that bit that we did needs plowing. That field's going to need plowed, so we're going to probably need to get a plow. So for now, I want to take a look at contracts. Now, one of the deals that we got was better contracts. There's a settings page I have not gone through at all. I don't intend to. We've got a lot of plowing jobs. We were talking about how we could do some plowing, but they don't pay super great, most of them. The harvest jobs are looking pretty smexy, but a lot of them are harvests that we don't want to run or do. I'm not interested in it. We've got some baling, but y'all know we've done a lot of baling, and I don't think you guys want me to do more. I'm going to decide on that myself, of course, for our own business. But for now, the easiest thing for us to do for the least amount of equipment, unless we leased equipment, is going to probably be the plowing jobs. Because I wanted to go ahead and buy us a plow anyway. So we might as well get started early and go ahead and get our plow situation figured out and just do a little work with the plow. In the meantime, 240 horsepower, 8 tons is what we're working with here. So let's take a look and see. I can get myself up to, we probably could not handle any bigger than this. Oh my goodness, that's kind of crazy. I want that. Wait, I kind of want that though. What does it do? If that smooths it out, that would be, but it doesn't look like that's what it would do. I don't know. I want it though. Anybody know how the lease to own works? Let me look. Oh, so you lease it and then you can do it. So it seems. Okay. Learning together. That's what we're doing. All right, let's try it out. That's a shame because I really wanted to see if it's even like worth doing it that way. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. I mean, if it doesn't work, I'm out $1,600 and we did some contracts and we got to test this thing because maybe we don't want to buy it. Maybe this is just me testing it before we buy it. It's a good way to do it and make a little money in the process. I'm sold. Let's go ahead. Okay. So we've leased it. Now, before we even do anything else, let me take a gander. Lease, plows, purchase. So if I press you, that's expensive. So you can use it for a while and then buy it, I guess, or something. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, I know they weren't gonna give it to us for free, obviously. But let's go try it. Oh, it's like a seesaw. We will. Do I want the big stuff? No. I am dedicated to doing it myself to the detriment of my own sanity. I saved myself $1,400, which it will probably cost me an additional fuel for my little tractor. Oh, okay. Hey, wait. We might actually want to use the big one on that one. All right, you win this round. I will borrow the items for the big one, which are now right behind me. Those are going to be useful. But in the process, we will also take the next biggest ones I can. We'll just accept that normally, and we will accept this one normally as well. All right, so we're going to put our little guy down on 40. We're going to take big guy to 10, and we probably will have a hired worker rolling for a little while. I'm going to use this first to try it out and see if I like it. I wanted to see what the little schwangy thing does. Let's see what the little schwangy thing does, everyone. Just drop you down. I don't have access to this land. I do soon, buckaroo. You just wait. You talk to my lawyer. Yeah, that's right. My lawyer sorted it out. They saw that dirt, and they said, that's my boy's dirt right there. Shut up. And then, you know, here we are. Those are official lawyer terms. You can hear them in the courtroom, I guarantee. Yeah, actually, this is not bad. I like this little tool. It's kind of small, but we don't need anything crazy. I wonder if I could use a leased item. I could use this leased item on my deal, and then I wouldn't need to buy it. It's probably worth it. It's probably what we're gonna do. Can I might be able to. Might be able to. Or is that just... Whoa! Magic. Dude. Oh, wait. Oh, that's how you're supposed to... That would have been much more safe. What do you mean I can't go down and back? Rotate that sucker. Come on now. I pushed the wrong lever. That's what I did. There we go. You gotta make sure you hit the right lever, Jake. Pull the lever, Kronk. All right, hit him with that down and back. Go, go, go. Mission impossible. Farming style. Hey, this actually works. Look at that. As long as you get it lined up, it works. And it likes to turn itself a little off course. So you gotta be a little mindful of that. But other than those couple little issues, we're doing a better job in this field than the person's paying us for. Hey, should get even more money. We're also cultivating. Okay, we got it figured out how that works. In fact, you know what? I was gonna just let this sit here, but while I take that other one up north to get it working up there, I could just hire the worker and let the worker go to town. And by go to town, I mean just drive back and forth in this field for days on end until their sanity goes away. And then I hire a new worker, and my name is Jeffrey. That's weird. That got blocked out for some reason. Anyways, we're gonna continue rolling here. Put your little doohickey in the ground and just pay someone to come pull it around. There you go. We're gonna do the same thing, but in this gigantic tractor for a little while. We're test driving it for our farm. I think it's definitely a viable, investment. We could spend our $500,000 on this and feel well deserved. Good Lord. All right, let's get up to the fields, shall we? Oh, by the way, big news. Farm Sim 25 has been pretty much confirmed, more or less. We haven't got any major news on it, but we do know it is a thing. It's going to be called Farm Sim 25, and we also know that its color, the Farm Sim right now is blue. It's going to be a kind of a nice green. I actually like it. It's solid. Solid. A good choice. It was a good choice. I'm happy. You know, it was the one thing that I was most concerned about for Farm Sim 25 was the color of the logo. But I promise you, if the logo is indicative of the quality of the game, we have nothing to worry about. I sure hope that is the case. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. I'm excited. So excited. I've actually been working on my list of top 25 things that I want for Farm Sim 25. And I will be continuing to work on that so I can get that out to you guys here relatively soon. Preferably before we get any major news. But knowing me, I'll be late to the party. All right. Down and backs have begun, my friend. Put her on 90 degrees and just see what happens. Oh, sorry. Fell asleep right away. Sometimes it's so easy in these tractors when they're nice, big, and comfy. I mean, look at this. I could take a nap. And you compare that to what was going on over here with this thing all swinging around. Hey, your thing is all dangling out. Put it away. What are you doing, Bubba? Right next to the interstate. But look how bumpy this is when you're in your little tractor. And I like our little tractor. She's a beautiful little tractor. But this one's pretty darn comfy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why did those birds look like gigantic bees for a second? I was so scared. Don't ever scare me with that again. Those birds were not okay. That's all I have to say about that. I'm gonna shut up and do my field and make sure the demon birds stay away. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and it's available now for free on PC and on console. Take command of over 2,500 tanks, airplanes, helicopters, and ships, ranging from biplanes and armored cars of the 1920s to the fighter jets and main battle tanks of today. Immerse yourself in the intense combat of War Thunder, where incredibly detailed vehicles, realistic graphics, and authentic sound effects place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines of our time. Every vehicle is intricately modeled down to its individual components. In X-ray view, you'll see precisely where the shell penetrated and what ultimately led to the destruction of that vehicle. Join a worldwide community of over 70 million players in epic PvP battles and delve into the breathtaking experience that is War Thunder. With an unmatched wealth of high-quality content to discover, there is simply no game better suited for fans of military history. So what are you waiting for? Pick it up for free using the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. By using that link, new players will get 100,000 Silver Lions, 7 days of premium account access, 3 premium vehicles in the bonus pack, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor. Oh, and did I mention, if you're a returning player that hasn't played the game in 6 months, then you will also receive this massive bonus pack along with everyone else. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm clicking the link down there, and I'll see you in War Thunder. We did first pass! Woo! Yeah, this thing is like double the width or more of the tool we were using. Imagine trying to do this field in that other. I'm glad we did lease this. It was worthy. It was worthy. Rotate. Rotate, Skippy. Not over there. Go to the other side. There you go. There you go. Yeah, proud of you. Nice. Now we go the other way. Pretty complicated situation we find ourselves in, eh? I gotta say, I am very happy with Elm Creek. I know a lot of people wanted Elm Creek to be not the map for Season 2, and I don't disagree. I think it would have been fun to do a different map. But in the moment, I didn't hold a poll because I didn't even think about it. I didn't realize some of those maps even existed. And I decided to use, the AI assistant on your old phone, the iPhone. You know what I'm talking about? I can't say it, otherwise it'll ask me what it wants. And it chose Old Elm Creek, so here we are. But it is a beautiful map. I've enjoyed it. I mean, we've playing on it here at the end of Farm Sim 22, so that's pretty incredible. I don't think I would have... No. I mean, I did at the end of 19. I did do a lot of stuff on Ravenport just because I was like, man, I do a lot of modded stuff. I'm going to just go back for a little while. But that wasn't really because I enjoyed Ravenport. I actually do enjoy playing on Elm Creek. They did a good job here, and I'm excited to see what the American map will be in the next one. I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. Hey, you know that sign I knocked down the other day? You remember that? How I said I helped that guy out and make sure he still has a job? Well, don't mind me, but... Woo! What'd they do to the sign? Hey, they made the sign really strong, and I don't appreciate it. There we go. Like I said, just making sure he still has a job. That's all. I'm doing my civic duty, helping my fellow man just trying to make a dollar, you know what I mean? His job is very, very in demand in this neighborhood. This big old monster's kind of hard to drive sometimes, boys. Gonna be real with you. Gonna be real with you. Trying to get in line, but my lord, I was off, wasn't I? Whee! Don't look back there. Got a little crooked. We have paid our employee $225 already to that one field. So that one field, we've so far paid $225 to have somebody running in it. They are about halfway done, not quite. And let me reset my tractor 1 second because we started to get offline. Okay. And that job in particular, number 40, is giving us $3,700. So by the time it's all done, I bet you we'll pay close to that $700-800 in labor or more, but we'll still come out with $3,000 on top. Mind you, we paid what, $1,800, $1,600 for whatever it was for the tool that we're leasing and testing out. But even still, that's going to be good money. We'll continue to make good money because we need to use that tool ourselves anyways, so it's not the end of the world. We do need to decide the time scale in the days. I've been trying to let some time pass by to make sure we got some good comments in the comments section. And so we're going to take a gander at some of the suggestions. Go ahead and try to pick one. I think there were some really good suggestions. So let me see what I can find. Okay, we have somebody says 7 days a month at 5 times speed. That's what they play on. And I don't think that is too bad at all. I think that's a pretty fair option for us. We could see. Another person says 28 and times 1. That's just painful. Another person says times 5 for the time scale, but then 4 days per month, so each day is essentially a week. And I like that. I think that could actually work out. I usually do 4th and 3, which usually works out very well for me, but I've never actually tried, I'm sorry, 5 and 3. I've never actually tried 5 and 4 for that ratio. So I'm down to try that one, I think. I'd like to see what that one's like. We might have missed the opportunity to make that change because it is September, but I'm going to go ahead and try my best and set it to 4, and we're going to leave it on 5, and we'll see what happens there. So we've got now 4 days per month. At least we should eventually, and that should help me make sure that we have all the time that we need to get all these contracts done, to get our own work done, to have our animals well cared for. I won't be fighting the clock all the time, and we can keep the clock moving at a consistent pace so that we don't have, 6 episodes over the same month and then, 2 episodes go by 4 years. Like, we'll get some more consistency going on. We'll keep a consistent time clock going, and that'll really help things out overall. So I'm going to keep rolling in this field, get as much as I can done in the time I have allotted to me, and we'll just keep on rolling into the next month here, or the next day. Depends if it's going to switch to that 4 days. I really have no idea. Well, the hired worker just finished this little piece up down here. Supposedly, I really hope they... No! 2%! What do you mean? What? It's done. It's been done. It's been done, so. Look at it. It is finished. What are you talking about? Hey, what are you talking about? 2%. Loosen the soil. Next crop. Plow. I plowed. That's plowed field. I seen it with my own eyes, Lord. What do you mean? That is a plowed field. Look at this field and tell me this field ain't plowed. I mean, I know I used the thingy that made it cultivated. Oh, come on. Really? Because I went a little extra. And I let it cultivate it, and you're gonna punish me? I'm so upset. I am so livid. I am so pissed off. You're gonna punish me? Because I went a little extra on my... Screw you, man. I'm taking this thing over to my own field. Gotta be kidding me. Just because it has the little thing that smooths it out. It's gotta be the only thing that makes any sense. The other one's going up, and the hired worker's doing it at this exact moment. It was 36, now it's 37, so it's not that. It's gotta be because this stupid thing... Oh my gosh, I'm upset. I'm very upset. This is a plow. It plowed. It did the job. Pay me. I'm taking Samuel Ortega to court, and we're getting field 40 out of it. I'm not just getting my $3,729. I'm getting field 40, Sam. But now it's dark as heck, and I don't want you guys to have to sit through that, so we're going to move on to the next month and continue our work in the daylight. So let me just run on over to the house and try to sleep my anger away. Now I'm pissed, but with coffee. Yum. All right. So it's October, year 1. Apparently, we're not going to get the days yet. So, but our corn's ready. That'll be fun. Let's just go lose my sanity over here. I do have a hired worker still going right up here. He's going to be a while. So don't get in a hurry is all I got to say about that. Okay? We're going to sneak over here and try to do what we can with the plow. It's raining, so there's no better time than to turn over soil than when it's muddy and all clumpy and awful and disgusting. There's no better time. So that's what we're going to do it right now. So to start, I am going to turn this around and get the piece that just already exists. We'll decide what we're going to end up doing for our crop and where we're going to build our actual homestead, and we'll plow the rest of them together to make it all a field. Are you happy? You guys are you're getting it. You got what you wanted. I'll plow fields together. People keep suggesting that, and I keep telling them I'm not going to do it. Sorry. I'm still mad about the contract, and now it's just rubbing off onto everything. It's not even that. It's just the contract. It's literally I had someone do the work and they don't want to pay me. That's it. I'm mad at Samuel. Anyways, $3,729 is what that was worth. I'm going to get him for that plus the labor. Yeah, that's right. Plus labor. Sam. So 3730 essentially. So make it 30, make it 4,000. We'll call it good. Sam owes me $4,000. And what that means is I'm going to cancel the contract on that field because I didn't fail it. You failed me. If we're going to be honest with each other. Okay. Didn't fail it. You failed me. Gonna be honest. And now we're going to go to court. And court's going to say that he owes me $4,000. Hey, look. Court went up for us. Yo. Thank goodness for the American judicial system. I think that's fair. Come on, that's fair. We did the work. It's just because of this tool. That's not legit. That's just a weird little thingy. So I'm not gonna allow that. We'll just let the big one do most of the contracts, and we'll use our small little fella on our field. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna actually finish this pass down, but then we're gonna stop over the store and we're gonna put GPS on this because I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, my sanity. I'm just gonna get GPS. I'm missing some spots, by the way, but it's part of life. Man, I really got off over here, didn't I? Jeez. Way to really screw the pooch, bud. Back in line. This is gonna take a very long time. We might try to use that contracted one over here too. I don't know if they'll let me, but I'll see. But first, we gotta go put GPS on my McCormick. Be right back. I do need to get a combine going out here, by the way. So, guess we should probably go to the store for that too, eh? Lots to do. Time to lose money. It probably is not worth getting the corn out. Well, I don't know. The corn might be worth getting off the field. It probably isn't, but we'll try it. I'm willing to try it, see what happens. Can I ask you a question? My tractor is 4 hours old. Why do I need to repaint it for $39,000? Farming Simulator, can we work on this? We really need to work on the economy, fellas. Please. Anyways, we're going to customize it. Put the GPS on there. What are these other sensors? Oh, yeah. Oh. I want that. We're going to do it. Just, it's going to be useful, I'm sure. There's the narrow tires, by the way. It's $1,000 to get those. We don't need them for what we're working on yet. So we're going to keep with the standard. But otherwise, that's everything I'm going to do for the customization. It's a little expensive because I'm also putting on the other sensors. But I want to have those sensors. Those are a neat little thing to have. Especially all the work we're going to be doing with this tractor. It's going to be our main power horse tractor. It's going to do all the work, pretty much. So it's worth putting a little money into her. Just don't know why I need to put $39,500 into painting it. It looks fine. What do you mean $39,500 to paint my 4-hour-old tractor? Farm Sim, we need to talk about it. I didn't get a combine, but it's okay. We'll do that when we get back to the field. How do you guys feel about this series so far? I think in some ways it's better. I think we're close to making enough mistakes to quickly go down the drain, but we haven't done so yet. So hey, we're doing all right. But now I can line myself up right here, drop my tool down into the ground, and I want to put it at just right on 180 actually. Now I gotta remember, I think it's left control and maybe Z? No, X folding. Okay, it was not that. What did I do? What did I do? You can put that thing away? How did I do it? Oh, whoa, wait, we need to talk about it. Put it back down. How did I do this? Hello? The plow's not even, what do you mean turned on? You don't even turn on a plow. Sorry, one moment. I gotta figure out I don't know what's happening anymore. Why? What happened? What'd I do? Drop it. Be a good boy. Thank you. Wait, what? Huh? I don't understand. Oh, it goes up there again. Oh boy. Man, the new Transformers movie really got low budget. Oh, come on. Why? What did I do? I don't understand. I hate this thing. Z. Is it that? Oh my goodness, we did it. Oh man. Now, back to trying to figure out how to turn on my cruise control. Maybe it was that. Oh, that did something. And then I do this? No, I gotta load a track. How do I load a track, buddy? Oh no. Is it this? But I need help. I don't remember. Ooh! Hey, we're learning. Auto width. Sure, the offset, whatever. That's fine. I'll let it be. Headland, no. Show lines, yes. Show us dots. Do I want lines or dots, boys? Give me them No, give me the lines. Okay, A, B straight. Ooh, heading A direction. Oh, let's do A direction. Okay, set A. Oh, do A heading so I can type it. 180. Perfect. Okay, that's what I needed. Now, enable forward. Hello? Are we working? Oh, hey, look, lines. Am I on you? I think so. I think it's, yeah, that puts me on and off right there like that. Okay, forgive me. I just had to go through a little learning session to relearn the GPS. But now I should be able to run myself online perfectly with my GPS auto width. It picked an offset, so we may decide against that. But with this tool, I think that's going to be okay. And we'll see how it works out. Now, old school, like FS17 GPS, you can actually set it up to auto turn around, and you could even set it up to skip a row. Sadly, 22? Yikes. I don't know. Even 19, I think, had a more advanced GPS, similar to 17. So 22, kind of a downgrade in the, at least, like, functionality of the GPS. So if anyone knows some mods to improve that or add to that, that'd be fantastic. Don't get me wrong, GPS works great, but it's maybe a little too simplified. Like, I'd like to be able to skip a row. I'd like to be able to do some of those other things that you can do with GPS. Auto turn around, you know, those sorts. But it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. We get down here to the end, pick up our plow. I just turn my wheel, which automatically kicks us off of the line, of course. And then when we get back kind of in line, you just put it back on track. You turn your cruise control on, you get up to the line, and you put your tool down. Now, I do need to actually rotate this particular tool. So let me do that real quick. The way this is set up is actually going to give us a gap. So we don't have our GPS set up right. There needs to be an offset, and the offset needs to be a whole half, I think. Let me see. So it's 18.44. Half of 18.44. So 9.22 is what I need to get this to, if I can. Let's see what I can do. 9.22 on the money, boy! Woo! Look at me! Heck yeah! Okay, so off, on, to reset it maybe. And now it does have the offset correct, okay? But it might take a whole line for us to actually get this to line up correctly. No, it's actually going to work perfect. Nice, dude. So it knows that green line is our actual guideline. Whoa, now we're going over here. I think I got pulled onto a different course there. Hold on. So we are on this course. You were right. And that is your guideline. You were right. But I need you to pull over here onto the offset. Nope. Oh, that offset is so close. I need to back that off because we're pulling our other line is what ends up happening. So that is just a little mistake that we have. Instead of 9.22, we need to back it off just a hair, and it won't be perfect, but it would be close. So let's go ahead and drop it by 922, 912. Let's go with there. That should give us hopefully enough space. Let's try that out and see what happens. So we've got the tool in the ground. We're going to send over to the offset. Hopefully it does not try to take the other line. It's not. It's staying on the offset. It knows that green line is our technical course. Okay, we might have got her. So now it's actually covering. If you look there, our deal is that makes it all cultivated. A nice disc bed after we plow is now covering what it needs to. And this over here is doing the plowing. Our GPS is set up working perfect. But I think we have a contract worker still working. Okay, I thought maybe he needed our help. Turns out he doesn't, so we're fine. But now that we have this set up, we do need to sort out our harvester situation. So don't have a good one in there. We could lease to own, but I don't really see the purpose of owning. I would like to just kind of lease. And either the John Deere or the case is going to work for me. That's going to be 18 and 24. Okay. What's the lease on that? 14,000? Jeez. What's the lease on that? 15,000? Okay, my lord. Hold on, boys. We got to do our little U-turn. And we'll get back to looking at that. Okay. So we are going to turn our tool. And hopefully, I think it might try to offset on the wrong side. And I'm hoping that's not the case. We're going to find out what happens here. So I'm going to put it on that line. Yeah, it's going to offset to the wrong side. Oh, man. It worked. And now it's not going to. This tool is going to be a problem with this, isn't it? Okay, maybe this is a little crazy, but I could maybe intentionally skip a row, and then I might be able to try and clean it up. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we could try it. I'm willing to try. If that is a potential solution, then I'm willing to take it. So, I'm going to try to do a skip a row here. Oh, man, it worked. And now it's not going to. Okay, maybe this is a little crazy, but I could maybe intentionally skip a row, and then I might be able to try and clean it up. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we could try it. I'm willing to try. If that is a potential solution, then I'm willing to take it. So I'm going to try You little sucker. Come on. We're having some problems with the offset is what we're having problems with. Okay. I got to figure out this. So we're going to stop for this second so we can do the harvesters. So with all of that, we have a combine and a header to get going in our field. 9:41. We're going to have this field done before the end of the day. We'll be fine. We'll see what kind of money we can get out of it. Maybe we'll sell a little bit of that potato stuff or whatever it was for sugar beet, red beet. And then maybe we'll sell some of this corn using that train to get a little bit of something. Won't be much. I probably need a trailer to put this in, but I don't want to lease one. So cross that bridge when we get there. And we're probably going to lease one. And we're off eating corn. That's what we do best around here. We eat corn. Good Lord. Heck yeah, brother. All day, every day. Semper out here eating corn. It's the name of the game when you're a combine, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and hire a worker to work on this. Let them do that. This worker is working away on this field up here. We need to figure out our little situation that we've got. See, just a little breather. Got it figured out. We've got our combine working away. He's going to get some headland room. Then we'll send him down and back long ways. While he's out there, I should look into our trailer situation to haul this. I really don't want to haul it, but we need to do something. I could just do a nice little trailer. Little buddy. Wouldn't need to be filled too much. That's not a whole lot of money. The field ain't going to make a whole lot of money, so we probably honestly just losing getting that out of there, but whatever. It gets it out of there. You know, I'm kind of cool with it. I think that's fine. 8 meters. That combine we're leasing, it holds, well, I don't know how many meters, but it holds 4,900 liters. I'm going to go with it. Why not? It don't hurt nobody. We're going to take the lease, $663. So we'll just use that when the time comes. We'll put it over there, park it there, and let it go as long as it can. We got down here to the edge. No train, so we're going to do a little U-ey. Get ourselves turned around and our tool flipped over. And now the hope is that this would line up, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. See, this is where we would need the offset. We need an offset every other. That's fascinating. I wonder if I can set... that would really slow me down. To have to do this every time and then set the offset every time. Offset reversal. Oh, yeah. Wait, game changer. We just got to read settings. Okay, we're going to try this out. Actually, wait, I'm going to back up the offset just a hair. Well, not that much, Jake. I meant just a hair like that. Yeah, that'll do. Because I just don't want it to accidentally pull on the other one. Okay, let's see what happens. Did we get a solution this time? We have a lot of field left, so it's okay. This is our trial run. We're learning. Also, the GPS lets it vary by 0.2 degrees, which is, 0.3 degrees there, which is about the max that I let it vary, so I'm as good as the GPS is, just for the record. This is a lot easier, though. We've got that guy going up there. He's still rolling over here, harvesting. We got a nice seed bed. Woo woo! That's what I like to see. This thing is a nice tool, actually. It plows, and because we don't have rocks, that's not a bad thing. And it makes a nice seed bed. We don't have to cultivate. It's not very wide. It's not very fast, but it gets the plowing done. It's a good tool. I like this tool. Not bad. Just wish the contract. But I know I can pick this up now. I know I can pick this up and not do the seed bed portion, and then I can do the contracts fine. So that was my mistake, but we still got our money. It's fine. Speaking of which, take a gander. Contracts are 70%, and we haven't even gotten down to do that one. We, of course, have even more plowing contracts. There's a couple other big ones here. We're going to go ahead and accept one of them, so our guy can go do that job when the time comes. I'll get that job locked in as ours. And it's a little after 10. This should automatically now reverse our offset. And I think it did. I think it did. Though I think that might actually be wrong now, because it's going to put me too far over. Now I don't want to be on an offset at all. Am I right? Yeah, I don't want to be on an offset at all on this one. This is still not getting very easy, is it? So it's correct. I do want that to offset reverse, but I also need to not do the offset every other time. Yeah, you tell me where that's an option. So I can invert offset there, but that won't do me any good because then it'll put me there. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good either. So this is a situation where I just don't want the offset. Well, you know what I say. Let's ride it for a time and see what we can get to work out. Maybe if I send it back the other way, we can work something out with that and find a workflow that does work. Maybe we just do a skip a row like I was saying. We'll find out. In the meantime, can I keep that going while I do this? Probably not. Nope, can't. I didn't imagine I could. It's okay. I was just checking to see how full our dude was. He's about 70%. So we're gonna have to dump him here pretty soon. Busy, busy, busy out here. 80% now. Ooh, you're busy, busy, busy. We're dropping money like fast, closing in on 520,000. Money is really dropping down when we have to pay these people. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make our money. We'll find a way. It'll be okay. All right, now let's see what happens. It offset. So now it's not. Now I just. This is not working very well. Oh, grain tank. Oh, man. That's costing me money. All right, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Sorry, I should have been down there a while ago, but I've been trying to figure out a solution down here, and I haven't found one yet, and it's been getting on my nerves a little bit. But that's Farm Sim. Here we are, trying to figure out a way. All right, buddy, go ahead and dump it. I got the sunroof open. Nice. All right, Buckaroo, put her in there. Good job. You just have fun with that. I'm gonna go down here for a little while. Okay, he's gonna get that. Hopefully, that'll handle him for a while. Oh, we'll see. I gotta get down here to try and figure out what we gotta do with our little situation. Maybe just no offset. It seems like we need offset half the time, but then half the time we need to have no offset, which is very inconvenient. I could just try to do a skip a row and see what happens, but heck if I know what's going on, brother. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take the offset away, I guess. I don't know, man. Don't ask me questions and I won't have to pretend to give you answers. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna keep trying to get this plowed and we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, our buddy did keep on going with the harvest, so he must be doing okay. I don't know how full this trailer is, but we should probably go find out. And this dude is getting very close to having that job done. Then he has to do 11, and we did get them another job picked up, 39 right there. So we'll let him do 11 and then jog down, do 39. We've got a lot of work going on over here. We're working on 57 right now. Once we have all of this all cleared out, we will be able to figure out what we're going to do for our actual farmyard and get the very, very, very basics of that put in, like bare minimum, and we will go from there. Kind of expand our fields together, figure out what we're going to plant, and get our plan put together fully. But we're doing okay. We're making money with the contracts that we're working on. Right now, we've got contracts worth 17.5, 7.5, and 13, and almost just over $1,000 a piece. We are using one leased piece of equipment for about, what was it, $1,400 or $1,800 across all of that. And so that means we are really just kind of paying for the hired helper in that case. So we're making pretty good money on that. We're doing pretty decent. So this is a situation where I'm curious about the offset. So maybe we put the offset back on. So if I set this to that, let's take it down just a hair. So if we go to there, that offset's on the wrong side, invert. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I don't know. That's a useful method. I don't know. That's maybe I can find a way. Whoa! See, and then it pulls over here. It must be a Tesla with that self-driving, know what I mean? Okay, that's a sign to me I need to go down, make it even smaller. Hey, you're not getting smaller. Oh, okay, now adding it is making it smaller. Whatever. Fine by me. Just don't get pulled on the other track. Stay on your own. Okay? That's all I need you to do, boo-boo. Buddy is still going. Good. Contract still going. Okay. Just making sure all that's still working. I don't know, fellas. All I know is I got a long night ahead of me. So I'm going to keep on rolling through these fields. I'm going to keep on helping out my dude back there. We're going to keep on losing money for a little while as we have these hired workers. But I'll tune in with y'all once we made a little bit more progress, and we'll see where we're at. Quick shout out to War Thunder again for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check out War Thunder, out now, free on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Receive this massive bonus pack using the link in the description down below.